Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel here. So today we're going to be making quesabirria tacos, and what I got here is like 5.5 pounds of round roast beef, and then we're going to be using a whole clove of garlic. I have these here, they're already peeled, but you're more than welcome to use the ones that aren't peeled. We're going to use using laurel leaves, whole cumin, whole cloves, and then I have here Chile California. We'll be using 4 of these, 6 chile guajillos here, and 4 chile anchos. And I have here Colby Jack and mozzarella, or you can use Chihuahua, but this is what I had here in my house. And we're gonna start cubing up our meat in big chunks, and we're just gonna boil it with our onion and garlic and some salt and pepper. And I also have this caldo con sabor de res. So let's get started. We just want big chunks here. It doesn't have to be perfect because we just want it so that it could boil a lot. And this is going to be boiling for a bit, like about 2 hours or so, just so that the meat could get really tender. I think I'm going to just do like 2-inch cubes, you know, like this. So this is how the pot should look with your meat in there. I just threw the whole onion in there. I just cut the end off, and I put all the garlic, 3 bay leaves, and this is kind of what you want of the cumin and the whole clove. So I got about like 6 or 7 whole cloves here. I'm just gonna put it in here. We're gonna fill it up with water up to like right here, and we're gonna put it on high. When it boils, we're gonna turn it down a little bit, and we're gonna start letting it like cook, like slowly cook. All right, so I got here my meat with the water. I have my setting on high, and we're gonna do a whole capful of that beef seasoning, and just put it in there, mix it up, wait for it to boil. So right here we're just gonna use a couple tablespoons of olive oil, and we're gonna toast our dry peppers. And you want to be really careful that you don't over toast these. We just want to put them in here until they change color, because if you do burn them, they will be bitter. So this is what it looks like when you're toasting your chiles. This takes literally seconds. You don't want to do it. It's just until it starts changing color here. You'll know. See, like this one here, it's looking a different color already. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys this. So when the meat is boiling, you do want to skim off all this and just throw it aside, because we want our broth to be as clear as possible. So yep, just scoop that all out. So right here our meat has been cooking for about 2 hours, and we're going to use some of the broth to put in our peppers here. So maybe about, I want to say like 2 or 3 cups, so just like this. I'm sorry, it's a little harder to record and do this. So I added onions and the garlic that were in the broth, and then we're just going to blend it until it's really smooth. So after we blend our chiles, we're gonna just pour it in there, back into the pot. And you don't really have to worry about straining it, because when the meat is done, we're gonna take the meat out and strain everything over again. Okay, so I took our meat out. It's been cooking for 3 hours, and you just wanna like tear it apart. It should be like literally coming to pieces on its own. You really don't have to do much. Squeeze it. Then we're gonna throw it back in the broth, and I already strained our broth too. So here I put our shredded beef, and I added 4 cups of the broth, and I still have some here aside, so when you start making your quesabirrias, and I'll show you right now how to do that. So here I have a pan on medium, And I'm going to add some olive oil. And I'm using El Milagro corn tortillas. And we're going to just dip it in here. And then straight to our pan. And then we're going to flip it around. And after you flip them once, that's when you want to add the meat and the cheese, and then you just want to close it. And I did use double tortilla, just because the one that had one was kind of flipping. And there you have it. You just, open them up and you put some onion and cilantro, have your favorite salsa out, and look at this cheese. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. Subscribe. Till the next one.